Greetings and welcome, folks, fellow hoteliers, to another, well, impromptu quick live stream of Hotel Architect, currently in version 0.9.0.9, with the current update being the management update, which they requested I showcase. For a second, so I thought, sure, why not? Well, I quite expected it to be today, to be specific, but you know. What's one more day when things can happen, when anything can happen? That's also part of the reason why this is a bit of a short stream. I had almost no time to prepare this. Anyway, let's have a look at the new stuff. First off, there is also this add-ons, which is a different update, but you know, you can just turn on Halloween, Christmas, do the New Year, but you know, turn everything on if you want to. For now, we'll just keep things pretty vanilla as it is. Just dive into the game proper. Right, so I had just had a small little hotel over here in New York. Named Pillars. But I was trying to a little bit of an idea of mine. Because I kind of like the idea of just, you know, having separate buildings for your hotel on the same plots. Unfortunately, most of the plots are just either too small or just not tall enough for functionality. Which is why we're here on the New York plots, where we have a lot of floors to work with. A lot of floors. Now, we're not going to reach the top tonight. That's not the point. I just wanted to showcase some stuff. Anyway, so the idea of Pillars is just basically I have a couple of low-class rooms over here and a slightly higher class on this side. We may switch things up, and I've created a little bit of a pathing behind us. And in order to make sure that things stay connected and I have room for other stuff, I do have to put in these little pillars everywhere and all that. Because, you know, old floating rooms, it's have to be. How did you get over there? No ghost in my hotel, please. I mean, that is something you can do, but I have no interest in getting any ghosts in my hotels. This is not a Let's Game It Out stream. Anyway, let's zone this as we need to use, which is, in this case, a bathroom, I think. Communal bathrooms, we'll just be doing cubicles and stalls. Not the most ideal placement. Well, get some storage on this side. But yeah, anyway, the whole point of this update basically is that now your staff can actually have some skills, and there's an aging mechanic. So you may want to, you know, think about that. Like they all have just 60 days until retirement, which feels short, but you know. Let's go with the punching bag. Something that doesn't look too silly. Oh yeah, staff worker that can do stuff. They have personality, but we cannot change that. But we can change their skills, which we can now learn at the skill training desk, located in the staff.
Deco.
And there's a bunch of skills that they can add. Some of them are available to any class, but those skills are also a couple of class-specific ones. Now, he is a desk clerk, so he doesn't really need to be moving fast, so I don't think I'm going to bother giving him anything to do with speed. Also not particularly fussed about making this hotel look pretty the short time that I'm going to be sticking with it. Seems a little bit distinct. I think I still prefer tiles for any bathroom. Get some cleaners. And also someone to do maintenance. Really making this difficult for yourself now. Alright, so let's have a look at the other stuff you can learn.
Lakota Buka.
Isodade.
Yeah, I expect most of my cleaners will probably be vacuuming specialists, mopping masters, and recycling experts. That is a thing, actually. I have not placed any piles for outdoor stuff. Garbage. Crying out loud, stop putting yourself in rooms where you can't get out of. Pull up the ladder. Here's the gym. Like overhanging restaurants. Kitchen. So they do not get trapped again. Eating things along. back to actually designing these rooms. Restaurants, kitchen. Any of the fancy stuff yet? Yeah, that looks way too busy. There. View of the world outside. I do realize that I have not put in any windows, but who's gonna need windows when I have all this glorious architecture inside? And let's just go for pea soup for them. Find off some people. Station master, sure. And let's get a traitor chef, sure. Okay. Let's see, have we found some new levels yet? Not yet. Need more dumpster. Alright, there we happen. Yeah, I kind of hope to be able to build a slightly more complete hotel before I start doing this, but just time stuck up on me. What do I do with this room again? Sure, I had a plan for it at some point. Bit small to be a bar. It'll do. Hello, Camille Scusa. Yeah, no problem. I do like the game. Can't wait for it to actually be out so I can be a bit of it more direct with it. I am, after all, a Let's Play channel, not much a development following channel. Because I cannot keep up with all the new games. But there's other games that I have showcased before that also would like me to full-time watch them. Betting you. None of these are really any great, but since I don't have a casino, it's just not really matter that much. Yeah. Okay, well, it's not giving me any current warning signs. We do have a critic at the hotel, so let's hope that they are doing fine. Ooh, I need to put in some flooring. Carpet, I think. May as well make the most of the work crew as they are here. So, we move the ladder up again. It's a good thing there's not actually physics objects. Here at the Pillars Hotel. That's not the tiles. Let's go for the wood finish. And some wallpapers. Make it look a little bit more normal. And sure, I did not put any things in here. Do I not have anything wallpaper, right? Yeah. The climbing wallpaper on.
Ah.
Oh. The able to find basin. That is fair. I did not put any in here. Probably good. If I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. Good thing I don't have to do any actual plumbing in this base. That might have made things awkward. Piggy, darling, is it? Alright, so we have got a couple of crew now. Is anyone level up?
Karma Porta.
We have a couple of level ups. Cool. Alright, so I would like you to... What does this do again? Fast check-ins. Okay, that sounds all very good. Go with service-minded. No?
That'll be it.
Yes. Service awareness. Vacuum specialist, probably.
Dilly.
The waiter. Let's do an upseller. See if we can get a little bit of cash. I mean, what is our cash flow currently? No, we're actually not doing too badly. As long as I stop building, might be able to get out of this hole. Not enough sheets. That is tricky. I am running out of space here, but sheet shelf. Sheets it is. And let us... Can't do that out for the outside here. Just in case I want to put some rooms up there. Okay. No stars, that's fine. Really shooting for any stars. Ah. Let us put some pillars down. Eventually put some rooms higher up. Oh, for crying out loud, don't trap yourself in this.
Öschlim's nee.
There. That should give us all the leeway we need. Could you stop, please? I'm not ignoring you. How do you always know how to push buttons on this darn thing? I don't want you to play music. Please lie down. You're distracting me. Ah. Sorry about that. Diggy is being unusually busy today. It almost feels like she's upset about something. Outside walls might not get finished. Now, do we need them? Can't we remove them? No, else they'll just be there then. One more level. these rooms, and then we need to start thinking about making some better rooms. Wants me to play. What does she want me to? How are we looking with the training? Thank you are coming along.
Tanka Credu.
Ooh, we got another one.
Habadui.
Regional C. Doesn't say which dishes, so I have no idea which one matters the most. Let's go with perfect plating. To start with, I mean, we can get all of them. And I can't really do much else here. And I can put a room up if I want. But what do I want? More cleaners? Fair enough. More bins. Can help. And I wish I could just use buttons, but I don't. Anyone that is. Not great, but let's continue along. Never make spaces big enough. These are not anywhere close to full, so fine. What zones could I put in next? Ends. Made. Still understaffed. A new one. I did get a point. Probably spend that. Yeah, the age manipulator. Not a staff room thing. I don't have room in the staff room. With builders, I don't need them for now. Well, so far things are looking fine. The next critical rise in a day. Cash flow is Still negative, but we were building, so I guess that makes sense. And we are training people. Gav overall seems to be happy enough.
Sever.
That everyone has the salary that they expect to have. Why are you only at that level? Good. Put you on only a single job, but that's we want the detached room here. Explore, explain. Plan this out a little bit before I call a crew to build. There.
Ooga?
Right.
Coco.
Then like wash. Thank you for a second, but let's call a medium crew.
Caddy!
Bellhop.
Lakota Buka.
Where do I unlock that one? Bellhop service. Right. Room service. That was something that they did mention. The thing that was coming. See if we can unlock that. Does kind of go against every instinct of mine to just build a straight up tower. It just feels more useful to do it that way. I guess I can solve this problem actually. Bit of a silly workaround, but you know, it works. Probably. Okay. Get me a file on this side, and a conference room on this side. Begin at business and pleasure. card table. Showers in here. Beds. Garbage bin. All the fixings you need. Alright. Delete these doors again. Build negative cash outflow. It's what you get for building stuff. Right, let's move the stairs on the floor up. I don't really see any real point in doing these options, even for the income per hour. The negative is just too much. There's not really any place I can hide it. The plotted land is never big enough, unless you dedicate a room specifically just for that and then remove the door, but I think that goes again a little bit against the spirit of the agreement. Also, I don't think you can, you're not supposed to be allowed to do it. Critic is here again. The next trickiest bit, designing the next level of room. Always needs area for the elevator. What guests are we trying to go for next? We have backpackers, we don't have sporties yet, but once we get a level that should be fine. We need 2 stars for them to come anyway. Because we want to get up to business. Let's look at this. Right. And right now we just have basic rooms and luxury basic room. 40s need a toilet and a basement. Size of 8. This is 6. Well, kinda provide that. Oh, for crying out loud, stop
Good
trapping
luck.
yourself on the roof. Distracting me.
Double?
Music is here, neutral. Was the latest review then? Didn't like the rooms much. The rest was fine, apparently. Okay, we might need a little bit more wait staff. That's not good. Introverts. Here. And let's get another chef. Fun proficient. Sure. Apparently some grumblings about the wages. You are a vacuuming master. But indeed. Neat. And a cute animation for it as well. Right, our new rooms. Bathroom. Are the 2 beds? The double bed implemented yet? I don't see anything about that in the postings. This room is still a bit too bad though. Toilet, basin. These rooms should now be suitable for sporties. If I, make them pretty enough. Okay, the value of the room is still not good enough. Oh, there we go. Now we just need the stars and we're good. On our sheets. Now that's the next upgrade then, getting the larger shelves. There's absolutely no more room in the hotel. Or in the room I had designated for servicing laundry. Yeah, I guess confused about the same way. What I would expect. Ooh, we've earned the star! That's top, that is. Now let's go all in on the cleaning stuff. Going to see that particular message pop up again. Any new tricks? Anyone learn any?
Karma Porta.
Ah, you can learn a new skill. And let's get you to upsell.
Housekeeping.
Make you service aware, so you move faster. And professional greeting. That feels like it's gonna be.
Oh, Gary.
Ooh. Let's give you a silver tongue, so you make a little extra money for us. Be a mopping master.
Assis.
Upseller, please. And that's cash flow going. Oh, we're still slightly less in debt. Technically, I mean, I did start with a lot of stuff. Okay, the new rooms are the way to be occupied. And with the time I have left, I probably don't have time for action. Just let the hospital speak, or the hotel speak for itself. Are these filling up yet? Doesn't look like they're full yet, so no rush in upgrading that particular item. I might need another person to handle the bar. Bartender.
Funga blurred.
No one cares. Right then. Oh, look at that. With cash flow. Last, decent reviews. This concept is not totally broke, but definitely not how I would normally design this. And this is only done with backpackers. They're content with just about anything. And we're not likely to gonna get to Bellhop surface. But unfortunately, I cannot show off the Bellhop. Let's get another person to help. Why are you walking over there then? You have nothing to see here. There's a bunch of dumpsters here. The reason why you're talking about the not being able to hide anything. If you do put anything anywhere, we'll see it. Even here on the roof. Because there's doors here, eventually someone is gonna walk through and see it. Just there.
Daco.
Shafapata.
Ghostbuster. No. I don't know, I've not really designed any of my hotels to have a chance for ghosts. I understand they can appear when someone dies in your hotel. I have not really played in a way that actually enables that.
Chewie.
I don't know. Kind of a dubious upgrade. Yeah, no, gonna bother. I do wonder what other opportunities can be unlocked at some point, but I don't think that's currently in the game yet. I don't know what these bottom ones will be, but it'll be fun to find out when we get there. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wish to showcase for now. Yeah, it's definitely very interesting. It'll make the management of the personnel in the hotel a little bit more fun. As you can really specialize if you wish to. And it makes the staff also a little bit more, you know, unique. As before, they really did feel just generic, and even though it was nice to see them level up, it really didn't seem to mean anything. Now you can really play around with this stuff. But yeah. That's Hotel Architect, currently, I believe, having a daily deal on Steam. And free to play, or free to try rather, in the coming weekend. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. See you all on Sunday. Bye.